That's good advice there. Meteorologist Elisa Raffa is here. Elisa, we were just talking about the record-breaking storm surge that hit the coast of the Carolinas.
From Myrtle up towards Wilmington, they had 4 to 5 feet of storm surge, which ranked top 5 for some of their storm surge levels. It surpassed what they had in Isaias and Matthew just a couple years ago, which you think, oh, it's just a Category 1 storm. Not so much anymore.
Yeah, and to kind of put that into perspective, 4 or 5 feet, that's taller than us. Well, we're probably right at 5 feet, but
yeah,
that can be really devastating, and it causes that flooding and major damage, especially to those homes and any properties that are along the coast.
Yeah, I mean, and this is showing us what's at risk with 2 feet of flooding. Okay, 30,000 people, 22,000 homes. This is with 2 feet, and they had double that yesterday. And the problem is the ocean is literally getting taller. As the ocean gets warmer, it's expanding. It's risen about 8 to 10 inches in the last 100 years, and it's forecast to do another 10 inches in the next 30.
Wow.
And it's because of our warming planet, our warming ocean. So you just start with a higher starting point, so the surge can go just farther inland, right? If you're adding to it, there's more water, it's going to stretch its legs farther inland. So just really, really crazy. And this week we actually got to speak to a storm surge expert out of the program at UNC, Dr. Rick Ludick. Listen to what he had to say.
The hurricanes themselves are changing. Climate change is causing hurricanes for sure to be wetter, so they have more precipitation associated with them. Again, the inland areas oftentimes feel that, but we can also have storms that drop a lot of water in the immediate coastal areas. But that's definitely happening. We also know that the storms seem to be strengthening as a result of climate change.
Wow.
Yeah, right? More food and more fuel.
Yeah, and there was just a study that came out. Well, I think some sort of scientists, they plugged in some of the data from the storm, and they were already able to realize that it's stronger than other storms, and they were attributing that to climate change.
I mean, when Ian came ashore in Florida, the ocean temperatures were so wildly warm, way above average, and that is food and fuel for these hurricanes. So that's where you get it to rapidly intensify, which is what Ian did. It can get strong really fast, and even some of the storms that don't do that. Remember Florence had packed all that rain, and when temperatures are warmer, they hold more moisture. Think about it. In the summer you feel the humidity, but you don't in the winter, right? So if you have some of that warmer air longer, it holds more rain, so just wetter, stronger, more fuel.
Yeah, and it makes sense, as we are seeing a more active, we're seeing a more active hurricane season this time around.
Yeah, I mean, with the water temperatures so warm, it just really picks things up, and we're in the peak of hurricane season right now. Another little area development off the coast of Africa, as we speak.
Well, if people needed another reason to pay attention to climate change, here it is.